The Secretary of the Treasury is the head of the United States Department of the Treasury, which is concerned with all financial and monetary matters relating to the federal government, and, until 2003, also included several major federal law enforcement agencies. The Secretary of the Treasury is the principal economic advisor to the President of the United States and plays a critical role in policy making by bringing an economic and government financial policy perspective to issues facing the federal government. The Secretary of the Treasury is a member of the United States Cabinet and is nominated by the President of the United States. Nominees for Secretary of the Treasury undergo a confirmation hearing before the United States Senate Committee on Finance, prior to a vote by the United States Senate. The Secretary of the Treasury, the Secretary of State, the Attorney General, and the Secretary of Defense are generally regarded as the four most important cabinet officials, due to the size and importance of their respective departments. The Secretary of the Treasury is a statutory member of the United States National Security Council, and is fifth in the United States presidential line of succession. Secretary of the Treasury is a Level 1 position in the executive schedule and thus earns the salary prescribed for that level. The current Secretary of the Treasury is Janet Yellen. She is the first woman to hold the post. The Secretary is responsible for formulating and recommending domestic and international financial, economic, and tax policy, participating in the formulation of broad fiscal policies that have general significance for the economy, and managing the public debt. The Secretary oversees the activities of the department in carrying out its major law enforcement responsibilities, in serving as the financial agent for the United States government, and in manufacturing coins and currency. The Chief Financial Officer of the government, the Secretary serves as Chairman pro tempore of the President's Economic Policy Council, Chairman of the boards and Managing Trustee of the Social Security and Medicare Trust Funds, and as U.S. Governor of the International Monetary Fund, the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, the Inter-American Development Bank, the Asian Development Bank, and the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. The Secretary along with the Treasurer of the United States must sign Federal Reserve notes before they can become legal tender. The Secretary also manages the United States Emergency Economic Stabilization Fund. Most of the department's law enforcement agencies such as the U.S. Customs Service, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and the U.S. Secret Service were reassigned to other departments in 2003 in conjunction with the creation of the Department of Homeland Security. No party Federalist Democratic Republican Democratic Whig Republican Status 1 William Jones served as acting secretary between the resignation of Alexander J. Dallas and appointment of William H. Crawford. 2. Deputy Secretary of the Treasury M. Peter McPherson served as acting Secretary of the Treasury from August 17, 1988, to September 15, 1988. 3. Because of the resignation of Deputy Secretary of the Treasury Roger Altman in August 1994. Under Secretary of Treasury for Domestic Finance Frank N. Newman served from December 22, 1994, to January 11, 1995, as acting Secretary of the Treasury. 4. Deputy Secretary of the Treasury Kenneth W. Dam served as acting Secretary of the Treasury from December 31, 2002, to February 3, 2003. 5. Deputy Secretary of the Treasury Robert M. Kimmett served as acting Secretary of the Treasury from June 30, 2006, to July 9, 2006. 6. Under Secretary for Terrorism and Financial Intelligence Stuart A. Levy served as acting Secretary of the Treasury from January 20, 2009, until the confirmation of Timothy Geithner, which occurred January 26, 2009. 7. Deputy Secretary of the Treasury Neil Wolin served as acting Secretary of the Treasury from January 25, 2013, until the confirmation of Jack Lew, which occurred February 28, 2013. 8. Acting Under Secretary for Terrorism and Financial Intelligence Adam J. Zubin served as Acting Secretary of the Treasury from January 20, 2017, until the confirmation of Stephen Mnuchin, which occurred February 13, 2017. 9. Deputy Assistant Secretary for Monetary Policy Andy Bokhal served as Acting Secretary of the Treasury from January 20, 2021, until the confirmation of Janet Yellen occurred on January 25, 2021. If both the Secretary and the Deputy Secretary of the Treasury are unable to carry out the duties of the Office of Secretary of the Treasury, then whichever Treasury official of Under-Secretary rank sworn in earliest assumes the role of Acting Secretary. Positions listed on the Department of the Treasury website include the Under-Secretary for Domestic Finance, the Under-Secretary for International Affairs, and